After a nice mountain bike ride and a hike down to the waterfalls, we're back at Manor Sports at Pocono Resort and Spa with Mike Possinger. And Mike, thanks for having us again. Talk to me about the mountain biking, hiking, and some of the trails you have here.
We have about 5 miles of mountain bike trail and hiking trail. UTV-wise, we have about 11 miles. We have very many focal points on our trails. We have little signs of different things. Of course, we're at the waterfall. We have another territory that's called Bailey Rock. We have, of course, the old washed out bridge. We have many little quirks that are going on our trails. Some people get to take pictures of all different things. And as you see where we are now, there's nothing any more quiet than this. Yeah. And you can come down here, you can have a picnic, you can have just a relaxing time.
How about the mountain biking? What kind of terrain do you have for folks that might want to do that?
We have a beginner one, advanced, and expert. Our beginner one is kind of similar to the one that we just came down through. A few hills, 45 degree. And then we have some that are 60, 70. We have rocks, we have water to cross. So you can kind of choose. We do have maps on every one. We have a blue, a yellow, and a red. And the blue is kind of the water trail. Yellow gets a little bit harder, and the red, we say be careful.
So can you bring your own bike, or do you have to rent from here?
No, you can bring your own bike. We do not recommend you not going out on the trail without telling us. Okay, we must know you're on property. We have a release form that they sign. Reason behind that is because if you don't return, I know where to go look.
Yep.
So you do not need to rent our bikes. So you're welcome anytime. All we ask you to do is schedule an appointment with us to sign a release, and you're on your own.
Same thing with the hiking, public can invite it?
Public can come anytime they want. Again, all we need is somewhere to report, which is Manor Sports, so we know you're on property. Hiking terrain is really about basically the same. We have what I call some cliff hikes. We have very low climbing, 10 degrees, 20 degrees. And then we got perfectly flat for about 2.5 miles. It's a big giant circle. And we have all types, sizes, shapes doing it. So it's kind of enjoyable. On weekends, we have a lot of hikers, bikers here. We have 2.5 mile stream on our property. It's a very pristine stream. It's very clean. We have native trout, brook trout, brown trout. Our stream is it's small, but as people say, it's small but mighty. The scenes that they see here, they won't see anywhere else. And people enjoy just seeing it. A typical summer atmosphere on a very hot day, you will see a little bit of everything. You'll have children sitting on the waterfall. You'll have grown-ups maybe knee walking into the water. You'll have families here that have like a blanket and they're having a little picnic brunch, some sodas and stuff. At any given time, you could find so many things going on in the summer here.
How about Manor Sports? What is it?
Manor Sports is an activity center for people who have not done these things. There's not everyday people that can come out here and say, I've been in the mountain. You don't walk out your back door and have 3,000 acres to play in. So, basically when you come to Manor Sports, we make it an adventure basically out of the whole thing. You're going from what you would call the more thing of shooting all the way down to a hiking aspect. So you kind of can get the excitement and then settle down.
And again, open to the public.
Yes.
You also can stay here right on property.
Yes. No matter where you come, we always ask you just make an appointment. You could be staying at the inn, or you can come from wherever. We take you in, and we hope to have a good time with it.
So Mike, all of that stuff sounds great. How can people get in contact with Manor Sports here at Pocono Resort and Spa?
You can actually call our number at the inn. It's 570-839-7111. Or you can get right a hold of Manor Sports at 570-839-3908. 6 days a week until Memorial Day. Then we're on 7 days a week until Labor Day. And all we ask you to do is give us a call. We'll get you all squared away.
That's going to wrap up our show this week from the Moon Lake Recreation Area, which is now part of the Pinchot State Forest. For more information on that, check out the forestry website. I want to thank our sponsors again: Pocono Manor Resort and Spa, the Cabin Armory and Training Center, Sickler's Bike and Sports Shop, Weaver's Archery, North American Warhorse, and the Lost Trails. We'll see you next week in the great outdoors.
This has been another locally produced show by Fox 56, CW38, My TV, and Me TV, the leading producer of local programming.